What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? All right. In the previous video, you guys learned about a lot of things. This is the second video. In your previous video, you learned about how to draw lines, how to draw circles. Um, you learned how to select different objects and zoom in and zoom out. You learned how to unselect those objects. You even learned how to make 3D objects, which again is not on your AutoCAD user exam, but just for giggles, you guys learned how to do that. So in this video, we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to pick up on how to select different objects that you draw in different ways. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a few things here. Okay, nothing perfect. Make a circle. I'm going to make a polygon, which I'll go into more depth later about how to do that, in case you're curious. Okay, so we have three shapes here. Okay, so we've talked about how to select these things by just clicking on each line. Okay. All right, well, there are different ways to select. Let's say I want to select everything. You don't want to click that's going to take so much time. Okay, so what you can do is you can just click up here and drag. It's called the blue. I just call it the blue selection box. So I'm just going to click once, and I'm not holding it. Okay, and I can highlight all of them at the same time. Okay, so escape. All right, again, I click I'm not holding down the mouse button. I just click and I let go. Okay, and then I click again. All right, so there's the blue selection box. Okay, now I'm going to click and hold. You're going to see a difference here. I'm going to click and hold, and I get to kind of draw the selection box here. Sometimes that's more handy. Like let's say, I'm going to click escape. Let's say I just want to get the triangle and the that polygon over there. I forget what that one's called. It has 7 sides. So I can kind of skip the circle by doing that. So I click and hold. I'm holding the button in this one. Okay, escape. Also, make sure that none of your commands are turned on. So you can only do selection boxes when none of your commands are turned on. So if I accidentally click line, I'm not going to be able to select because my line is turned on. So just make sure you click escape. If any of your commands are turned on, any of your tools, just click escape at the top left of your keyboard. Okay, so we've learned about the blue selection box and the blue selection. I think they call it the lasso. This is called a lasso. Okay, so we've learned about that. Now we're going to learn about the green one. So for the blue one, you start on the left side of your shape. For the green one, you start on the right side. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing, except I'm starting on the right side. So I'm just going to click and let go. Click, let go, and I have a green selection box. Okay, same. Click and hold. I'm clicking and holding. Okay, and I'm only selecting those two. Cool. Well, what's the difference between the green selection and the blue selection? Well, let me show you. Okay, so let's do the blue selection. We're going to zoom in here on the triangle. Notice that nothing has highlighted yet. I was not able to select anything. That's because for the blue selection box, the entire shape or the entire object has to be within the blue region. So I'm going to put this entire line is going to go in the blue region. Okay, now you can see that this side, I'm just going to delete this real quick, make it a little simpler. Now you can see that the left side of the triangle, as soon as the entire left side is inside the blue, it highlights. Okay, so that's with the blue. With the green, all I have to do is touch it. So watch this. As soon as just part of the object is within the green region, it highlights. So usually people like using the green selection box. So we like starting on the left side because it's less work to do. Sometimes you're going to need to use the blue selection box because in certain cases it's more convenient, but it's up to you. Okay. Again, If you want to get rid of just one line, you hold Shift and click. All right, well, that's all for selection options. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.